Hello again guys, just another quick little gear review video for you. Recently from Sports Direct I purchased a really cheap new sleeping bag, and it is by Gelert. It's called the Hebog Classic, which sounds, I don't know, sort of sounds like Swedish for a male toilet, but yeah, as you can see the specs there, just let it focus. The specs, it says it's 1 to 2 season. I also purchased I think it was a cotton Gelert sleeping bag liner, and it says if you use that as well it can add up to an extra season to a sleeping bag. So in combination, you know, you could get kind of like 2 to 3 seasons out of this. Anyway, it weighs just under a kilo at 0.96, and it's 37 centimeters long by 20 centimeters wide. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's packed up, of course. Then you could compress this down a lot more. It's a synthetic bag. You could probably compress it down more using a different stuff sack, or just pack it in the bottom of your rucksack loose so it fills all the little cavities and gaps. So the length of the bag is 220 centimeters. It's 80 centimeters wide at like the shoulder area. It's a mummy shaped style bag, and it's 45 centimeters wide at the foot box. Now, like a bit of a sad twat that I am, I kept all the tickets from my recent purchases, and yeah, I got this for 12 quid instead of £20. So yeah, once again, it's a cheap sleeping bag. Once again, I've sort of said this on a lot of these recent gear videos. If you're starting out, you're not sure if you're going to want to stick with it, go with something like this. You don't need to be spending you know, £100, £200, whatever, on a down sleeping bag or anything. What I would recommend, me personally, you know, it's not like, it's just my opinion, it's not, you know, universal, but what I would recommend is just getting yourself a synthetic bag first. They're usually a lot cheaper. Yeah, they're a little bit heavier, a little bit bulkier, but if you get them wet, they're not too bad. They'll usually sort of stay fairly dry. Down bags, if you get them wet, I mean, some of them, yeah, are coated with like Pertex and stuff, but if you get them too wet, they're absolutely rubbish. They won't work, they won't keep you warm. So as good as they are, whereas a synthetic bag should still work. And yeah, you can usually pick them up cheaper, and yeah, I would go with that if you're new to it. You know, the whole ultralight, lightweight thing, you don't want something too heavy, so I'd go for something like a kilo or less. And yeah, look around, you know, try and find out how much stuff weighs, and yeah, aim to, I think, get something like a kilo or less if you can, but try and keep the price down. Unfortunately, with cheap bags, it usually means it's going to be a lower season, sort of, you know, maybe just a summer bag or something like that, but still. So yeah, do your research and stuff, and just start off with something cheap really, and see, you know, see how you like it. Test it through all the seasons, you know, see what works. You know, you could, okay, you could buy sort of a higher season bag, 3 or 4 season, use it in summer and just keep it, you know, unzipped, you know, when it's hot, stuff like that. Use it like a quilt. Anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's get this out of the stuff sack and have a look at it. Oh yeah, sorry, before we do, it says here with kind of like your comfort range, your temperature ratings. Once again, they're kind of not always the most accurate thing. For men, I would look at sort of the limit temperature. For women, the comfort, because usually I think it's women sleep colder than men, so yeah, just sort of take that into account when you're choosing your sleeping bags. But it's only a rough estimation. I mean, if you've eaten food or done exercise before you go to sleep, or if you've, it depends on your fitness as well, age, as I say, gender, clothing that you're wearing, stuff like that. It's a rough guide. But yeah, maximum temperature is 11.9 degrees Celsius. Comfort, so to sleep comfortably out without shivering, is 7.8 degrees Celsius. And the limit, you could push it down to 0, so freezing. So yeah, sort of a spring, summer, autumn bag. So it's just a simple drawstring opening. As I say, you could use a different stuff sack, like a compression bag, and yeah, laying it out. It's a nice royal blue colour. Don't know if they do it in any other colours. And there we go. Just give you a aerial view of it. I used it indoors the other night actually. I just put it on top of my bed and slept in this with the aforementioned Gelert cotton sleeping bag liner. And it's been quite sort of muggy, warm weather here, and literally within about, I think, 5 minutes I had to unzip it and get out of it, and I was wearing like shorts and a vest. I was absolutely boiling. So this, I don't know, outside of course it's going to be a lot different, but yeah, it's a fairly thick bag. As I say, like, it only cost me 12 quid, so I'm just going to see what it's like. If it's no use, I can always sell it on and stuff like that. Yeah, you've got sort of a Velcro thing here. It's difficult to do one-handed this whilst trying to film. So the Velcro's really new on it. And then you've got your zip there. So the zip goes all the way down to just the edge of the foot box. Footbox got little loops there as well. It's quite spongy and sort of thick at the bottom there, which is good, so keep your feet warm. And you've got your mummy style hood, which this little bit here is like extra sort of padding and thickness there, which is good. Then on the inside, I don't actually think there's like a little pocket to store stuff in. I didn't find one anyway. No, there isn't. That's alright. And yeah, also sort of round the edges where it's a little bit thicker, extra padding. You've got drawstring as well to tighten it up around your face, only on one side. And yeah, the zipper's on the left hand side. I know some people sort of like to know sort of what side the zip's on, things like that. And yeah, so that is it. And as I say, it fitted me in there just fine. I'm about 5'9", 5'10". So of course if you're a little bit taller, you have to see really if you can fit into it. But yeah, it's a decent little sleeping bag for the price it cost me. And yeah, I'm going to be taking this out on a wild camp at some point as well to test it out. As I say, we're sort of coming into summer now, and it has been really warm lately, so this will be perfect. As good as my down bag is, it's just getting so warm now using that. I'll put that away for winter. So anyway, yeah, just thought I'd quickly show you that. Hope it's of use to you. Hope you got some useful advice from it. If you're thinking of starting out, once again, could be a wise decision to purchase one of these. So yeah, that's all from me. Cheers for watching, and you will see me in the next one. Thank you very much. See you later.